Do what you wanna do. Do what you wanna do. Do what you wanna do. Do what you wanna do.
Welcome to day 2 of IMS 2013. We're here at the Ibiza Grand Hotel discussing the most important issues across electronic music. And what a start to the day we had. Nile Rodgers received a standing ovation after he appeared at last year's IMS, so we had to get him back for this year's event. He talked Daft Punk this time and beyond, and we were even treated to an impromptu live performance of Get Lucky. The very talented Idris Elba was in conversation.
Yeah. The next James Bond?
I don't know, man. I'm neither shaken or stirred by it.
Is it true?
As was the legendary Fatboy Slim, here with Rob the Bank.
Daft Punk are currently doing it better than me, but I'll be back.
We heard from Mr. Paul Van Dyk.
There is no artist identity to be seen anymore. It's like they basically play all the same 10 records. It's like, and if you're in front of the stage for 5 hours, you basically hear everything in a different sort of running order, but all the same thing.
Empowering women in music made its return. Here's Maria May.
The point of this panel really is to inspire and empower younger women coming up through the business to aim really high and as high as you possibly can. You shouldn't be held back by anything anymore. I think the world is your oyster.
Here's Judy Weinstein.
You don't go into it as a woman or a man. You go into it as a person. And you do what you believe, and you follow your heart, and you follow your dreams, and they happen.
Judy Weinstein also received the IMS Pioneer Award.
Without Death Mix, I don't think any of us would be in this room. And without Judy Weinstein, I don't think any of us would be in this room.
Here you go. Well deserved.
Back to the very entertaining and inspiring Nile Rodgers. You did end up working with Daft Punk.
They called me at my apartment in New York, and we just started to discuss the album Random Access Memories in a sort of holistic kind of way. I don't want to know a song before I get to the studio. Don't send me the demo. Let me learn it. Let me have fun. Let me be stupid so I can get smart and have fun while I'm, on that journey.
The fact that they've actually come to you and they've brought back a process that kind of died. And how does it feel to have influenced that and been a part of that story? Because they real drummers, real bass players, real everything.
It was great for me because the good thing is that I'm a guitar player, so I always do that. They came into my life and brought me back to the world that I've always lived in. But it was much more exciting from their point of view because they've been sitting in a room by themselves doing stuff. Now they got to go into a recording studio with all sorts of people. That's what I do every day. That's what I like to do.
You work with Avicii? Tell us about that.
He allows me to be ridiculous. He allows me to be really complicated. And I think that it's going to be intimidating to him. It's exactly the opposite. Not only is it not intimidating, he gets wrapped up in it. And next thing you know, it's 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, and he's there tearing it apart and making like what I thought was crazy into something really organized and wonderful and melodic and great. He's ridiculous. He's amazing.
And Chasing Status as well.
Chasing Status, this was really awesome. So I went to London to work with them, and what I thought was really interesting is they said, let's just start jamming. And I was like going, well, you just jumped into my world. And we did it, and it was great. The next thing I know, we were just recording every day. So we have enough material for like 2 albums. To get back into the groove of writing with people, to respect them, to take them on as partners and to just start writing and writing and writing has been incredible. The other day I wrote a groove with Guetta, which literally all I did was open my guitar case, and what had happened is it had just come back from the repair shop. And I opened a guitar case, and I picked it up, and I started just playing it just to see if it was in the shape that I sent it to him in. And I said, turn on the recorder! Turn on the recorder! I'll never think of this shit again! and David went, whoa, that's incredible. Record that, record that, record that, record that. And he went, no, that's like the most underground cool thing I've ever heard. And I went, underground? I said, David, let me take this home. That shit is pop.
Later in the day, Nile produced the IMS anthem with Eats Everything on remix duties.
Up to you guys. I'd love to put this out to auction for charity.
I'm totally fine with that. Yeah,
I'm happy with that.
I'm thrilled.
To be honest, if we're going to raise some money to give this value for the charity and for Nile and Eats Everything and everything involved, let's do this properly next week and really try and get somewhere big with it.
The incomparable Fatboy Slim, reflecting on a fantastic career.
At the moment, I'm just really enjoying DJing, and there's so much fun to be had. And like I said, you know, the world of EDM has opened the whole world, so I can now play. I'm kind of ticking off boxes, countries I haven't played yet, sort of venues or situations I haven't played in. And the DJing seems to take up most of my year.
Actor, performer, DJ, music lover, Idris Elba.
I bought the original groove box from Roland, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Like, and that was my turntables and my groove box, and I was always making these little beats on this groove box, but I never really had the courage to put them out there. It's a journey for me, do you know what I mean? I love music, I love making it. I haven't quite got the confidence yet to put my stuff out, like, to the masses, but that's, you know, that's coming next, you know, I think.
You're going to be doing a residency here as well, aren't you?
Yeah, Ibiza Rocks,
right.
yeah.
So
yeah.
tell us about that.
That's pretty exciting, you know. Me and Example and Zane Lowe, we booked that. We realised that this was the beginning of, you know, people taking me seriously, you know. It's an hour set every Friday for screaming kids, but it's definitely, you know, I get to play my taste.
So, an incredible lineup of panelists and guests talking very honestly about the industry we love, exactly what IMS is all about. Nile Rodgers was here, revealing that he's not only working with Avicii, but going on to say that he's one of the most incredible partners, songwriting-wise, that he's ever had. Pretty hot news. He also revealed that he's working with David Guetta and Chase and Status. Nile Rodgers is very much back in business. And will Idris Elba, making the transition between acting and DJing, inspire more well-known faces to do the same? He also revealed that he's going to be releasing music. We'll be back with Day 3's briefing tomorrow. See you then.